This video was made possible by EA Gamechangers.
Hi guys, rachybop here. Welcome to another Sims Freeplay video. In this video I'm going to be going through the Snow Problem quest. This is a player favourite event being repeated in the current Sims Freeplay update. There's a link to a blog post that tells you all the dates and everything else that's coming in this update down in the description. But this particular quest will be available to start between June 27th and July 12th. You may have seen this before on my channel, but I'm going to go through it again here just in case there's anything different and for any new players. So back for a limited time, Christmas means Santa, Sims and snow. But could a storm of ominous origins undermine Simtown's Christmas cheer? Embark on an incredible quest to find the true spirit of Christmas. Event length 13 days, and I'm going to tap the play button to start. Yes. Okay, Christmas means Santa, blah blah blah, we've just read that. What? Christmas already? Where did the time go? Better get cracking on that Christmas checklist. First, get the Christmas tree up and trimmed. At a home lot, have a sim put up a Christmas tree. Christmas trees can be found in the featured tab of the home store. Okay. Featured Christmas tree. Oh yeah, maybe we'll pop it out here. Awesome. Christmas is coming and your Sims have proven themselves more than ready for the festive season. Nothing attracts presents like a Christmas tree. Next on the list is unpacking and untangling outdoor Christmas lights. So we'll come out of that, tap on the X, untangle lights, 1 hour. Speed it up for the purpose of the video. How do those lights get so tangled? Weren't they carefully packed away last Christmas to prevent this happening? Your Sim suspects a nefarious influence. Next on the list is Christmas card writing. Sit on a chair at a table and have a Sim write Christmas cards. Okay, so we'll do that here. Write cards. We'll just speed that up. Writing cards is tough on your Sim's wrists. Have your Sim post the Christmas card in a letterbox on a home lot. Make sure your letterbox is empty before posting the cards. Okay. Post cards, 4 hours. Next on the list is a bit of Christmas mood lighting. At a home lot, have a Sim place a Christmas candle on a table or bench top. Christmas candles can be found in the featured tab of the home store. Here's a Christmas candle. Pop it on there. Your Sim has laid the groundwork for the perfect Christmas. With the inside prep done, it's time to head outdoors. At a home lot, have a Sim place 5 candy canes. Candy canes can be found in the featured tab of the home store. Still here. We don't have to put them outside, but we will. We get 5 free for this exact purpose. Ooh. Those giant candy canes look fantastic. Let's hope they don't attract giant children. Wait a moment, is that snow? Do you want to build a snowman? Have a Sim build a snowman. Tap the X, build a snowman, 5 minutes. This snowman building business is harder than it looks. Finish building the snowman. Have a Sim finish building the snowman. Snow plus man equals snowman. With the hard work done, have your Sim throw snowballs. Have a Sim throw snowballs at another Sim. 5 hours. Your Sim is having a blast throwing snowballs. Without warning, the snow turns to rain. Something doesn't seem right. A meteorologist would have an idea. Luckily, there is an upcoming presentation from a meteorologist in the park. Have your Sim go to the park. Congratulations, you've completed the first set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received a tasteful spiral chalet sculpture. We'll look at that when we get back home. Your sim arrives at the park. Right. Time to speak to the meteorologist about this odd weather. Speak to the meteorologist about the strange weather patterns. Christmas is coming. No more Halloween frights except for untangling Christmas lights. Here he is. Discuss weather, 15 minutes. Your sim speaks to the meteorologist, who is just as bewildered as your sim. He says the storm cannot be explained by scientific methodology. Could this be mystical machinations? Time to put a call into Wizard Wickham. At a home lot, call Wizard Wickham on a phone. Phones can be found in the electronics tab of the home store. So I'm going to switch to a sim at home. David will do. Oh, and while we're here, let's just quickly look at these that we've unlocked. Just quickly place them out here, I think. Just different colour variants of the same thing. There they are. You can admire those. Tapping the phone. Call Wizard Wickham, 40 minutes. I have grave news about the storm, says Wizard Wickham. It's a supernatural low-pressure trough and originates from the Ice Queen's palace. To get to the palace, you will need to speak to her Simtown representative, Mr. Flurry. He's the snowman, but the snowman has melted. Have your sim rebuild the snowman. 1 hour. A banana nose here, some stick arms there. Not a bad job, your sim thinks. Better check Mr. Flurry, the snowman, is okay. Ask Mr. Flurry how he's feeling. 2 hours. Feeling, says Mr. Flurry, a little frostily. I've been licked by dogs, not to mention stamped on by children. Best move on. Have your sim ask Mr. Flurry about the Ice Palace. 2 hours. Get you to the Ice Palace. What do I look like? Some kind of teleportation device? Find some kind interdimensional travel machine, then I can help you. Looks like your sim is stuck. Best thing to do when stuck, watch the Impulse Buy channel on TV. 2 hours, 40 minutes. Your sim settles in, credit card at the ready. Suddenly on screen comes Christmas 2014 discontinued stock. Bad luck locomotive. Condition very used. This is it. On a phone, have your sim make an impulse buy. Impulse buy, 5 hours. Congratulations, you've completed the second set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received a chalet coffee table and table decoration. Where is the delivery? Your sim is just about to return to the couch when they realise the sales notification comes in the form of an email. Read the email from the Impulse Buy network on a computer. Computers can be found in the electronics tab of the home store. The ability to rebuild snowmen can come in quite handy, but don't be surprised if they turn out moody and cranky. Just look at these new items. So we've got the 3 different colours of the table. And these items as table decorations. Those are they. I love the fruit. Okay, so we are tapping on here and read impulse by email 4 minutes 30 seconds. Your sim reads the email. Due to the local government zoning restrictions, your new item has been delivered to the park. Send your sim to the park. So I'm going to switch to Angela at the park. Oh, she's not at the park. Okay, we'll switch to Stephanie, who's at the park, right? Yeah. Your sim arrives a little perplexed. The postal service sure deliver things to the strangest places. Have your sim inspect the bad luck locomotive. 1 hour. Looks good. Your sim inspects the bad luck locomotive. Seems like the description was correct. It's not working. Thankfully, there is a manual. On a park bench, have your sim study the manual, the bad luck locomotive, and you. Study manual, 2 hours, 40 minutes. After reading the manual, your sim feels at one with the locomotive. Plus, they know how to disable the bad luck distributor. Better get to work. Repair the bad luck locomotive. 5 minutes. Your sim gets to work, and after successfully relocating a family of squirrels, their work is complete. Or is it? The locomotive is not starting. On a park bench, have your sim check the manual. 1 hour, 3 minutes. Thankfully, the manual has a when all else fails section. It has a single instruction, kick. Have a sim give the bad luck locomotive a swift kick. 4 hours, 40 minutes. It's one long, swift kick. The bad luck locomotive fires up. Wow, that never works. Time to get Mr. Flurry, the snowman, to give you coordinates to the ice palace. Speak to Mr. Flurry, the snowman, at a home lot to get the coordinates to the ice palace. So I'm going to switch back to David and get coordinates. 6 hours. Your sim approaches Mr. Flurry. Here are the coordinates, he says. I wish you luck with the Ice Queen. May you chill her frozen heart. Your sim is unsure whether Mr. Flurry's words are encouraging or discouraging. Return to the park. So I'm going to switch back to Stephanie at the park. Congratulations, you've completed the 3rd set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and earned some rectangular chalet windows. We'll look at those when we get home. Your sim recalibrates the karmic converter. Time to put the bad luck locomotive to the test. Have the bad luck locomotive take your sim to the ice palace. Shopping online is so satisfying, but waiting for post is emotionally tiring. Isn't that the truth? Go to the ice palace. With the locomotive instructing you fasten seatbelts for final descent, your sim arrives at the ice palace. What is that machine? And it sure doesn't look like it's operating to manufacturer's specifications. Better find out what's going on. Have your sim talk to one of the snow sprites. 30 minutes. Your sim corners one of the snow sprites. It's a snowy catastrophe of Arctic proportions, says the panicked snow sprite, and the Ice Queen has locked herself in Jack Frost's quarters. Only she knows what's wrong with the machine. Looks like your sim is going to have to find Jack Frost. Ask a snow sprite about Jack's whereabouts. 4 hours. Your sim asks the sprite about the elusive Jack. He's hiding somewhere in the ice palace, says the sprite. Take note, he has the ability to transform into just about anything. Have your sim search for Jack. 10 minutes. The refrigerator transforms into an icy individual. Got me, Jack Frost squeals. Next disguise won't be so easy. Have your sim search for Jack again. The bubbles are kind of giving it away. 5 minutes. Your sim pokes at the ironing board and it transforms into Jack Frost. Ah! You won't read about the solution to my next disguise. Have your sim search for Jack again. Oh. Oh, heck. Oh, okay. 1 hour. Sure, the paper boy is everywhere, but the ice palace is just crazy, thinks your sim. How could you possibly know, says Jack. Okay, you're too smart. What can I do for you? Have your sim ask Jack for the key to his quarters. 6 hours, 20 minutes. You've completed the 4th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received Shapely, Chalet, windows and doors. Again, we'll look at those when we get home. Your sim have waited patiently for Jack to finish again, asks Jack for the key to his quarters. Oh, that, Jack says, it's under the mat. Have your sim collect the key from under the mat. Trickster Jack Frost is quite the impersonator, but no one expects ironing boards and refrigerators. Collect key, 10 minutes. Of course the key would be under the mat. Now to unlock the door. Have your sim unlock the door. 1 hour 40 minutes. With the door unlocked, it's time to talk to the Ice Queen. Speak to the Ice Queen. 3 hours 20 minutes. Your sim enters the room. What is going on with the Frost Blaster? Give me the chills, says the Ice Queen frostily. What the Queen needs is a hot beverage to calm her nerves. Have your sim offer the Queen a hot chocolate. 7 hours 30 minutes. Over a hot chocolate, the Ice Queen confesses to your sim, the Frost Blaster is being controlled by an outside force. I am humiliated. How am I ever going to explain this to Jack Frost, or the North Wind, or him with the hammer? If only I had the strength to turn it off. Strength to turn it off. Have your sim talk to an ice sprite. 2 minutes. Your sim asks the sprite to explain the Queen's problem. Oh, that. We need 4 folks strong enough to simultaneously turn the wheels on the Frost Blaster. Your sim can handle that. Have 4 sims turn the wheels on the Frost Blaster at the same time. So we're going to call over Bertrand, Angela, and David. And then we're going to turn together. 1 second. Join in, join in, join in. It's not easy, but with gritted teeth, your sims get the wheels turning. Finally, the Frost Blaster comes to a stop. Thank you, says the Snow Queen. My weather manipulating reputation is restored. Your sim is relieved. Finally, the weather problem is solved. Have your sim use the bad luck locomotive to return to the park and remove all sims from the Ice Palace. Okay, so you go home, and you go home. And then Bertrand, go to the park. Congratulations, you've completed the 5th set of goals and earned some chalet doors. Again, I'll show you those when we get home. Wizard Wickham has returned from Nature's Calling. Have your sim speak to Wizard Wickham in the park about the weather. Nothing is what it seems drinking hot chocolate with Ice Queens. 30 minutes. Your sim approaches the wizard. Looks like our villain had a backup plan. To pinpoint the source of this supernatural storm, we will need to create our own miniature storm in a teacup. An argument about nothing. On a park bench, have your sim think of a petty problem. 1 hour 50 minutes. It doesn't take long for your sim to think of a lot petty problems. Now to have a pointless argument. Have your sim argue with another sim. So I will call over Angela and let's argue. Two hours 30 minutes. Oh, they're married. The Sims get into a heated exchange, by the end of which nothing is resolved. Perfect, thinks your Sim. Hopefully that's enough storm for the wizard. Speak to Wizard Wickham. 11 hours. Excellent work, says Wizard Wickham. Your miniature storm has revealed the source of this malevolent meteorological manifestation. Here are the coordinates that will take you to its source. Better have a quick look over the bad luck locomotive before travelling to the source of the mysterious weather. Okay, well, I've tapped in. It says go to the wacky weather source, so 6 seconds. Maybe this just won't work. Congratulations, you've completed the 6th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received a stylish chandelier and chalet walls. If we ever get home, we'll look at those. The locomotive's chaos capacitor has cooled down. Your Sim is all set to travel to the source of the wacky weather. Go to the wacky weather source. Verbal fights without a cause can locate a stormy source. Go to the wacky weather source. Putting the locomotive into 2 2/3 gear, your Sim is transported to a snow chalet. This is a place for skiing, not scheming. Have your Sim search the chalet and confront its odorous owner. Oh. Confront owner, 1 minute. Your Sim confronts the Grouch. Well, I guess no surprises there. Your Sim asks nicely for the Grouch to stop the storm. The Grouch snorts with derision. Christmas is about giving. This is my gift to Simtown. Well, the Grouch seems to have a very selfish grasp of the Christmas spirit. Have your Sim choose a method to influence the Grouch to stop the storm. We can go with greed, plead, or flatter. I'm going to go with plead. Your Sim pleads with the Grouch to stop the storm. I've only ever felt the cold, stinging touch of the storm, and that's what you will feel this Christmas. That really fell flat. Have your Sim try again. So let's try greed. 5 hours. Your Sim describes the negative effect on the property values of long periods of bad weather. Tax write-off, snaps the Grouch. Epic fail. Have your Sim try again. Let's try flatter. 2 hours. Your Sim comments on the Grouch's fine dress sense and the damaging effects upon it of rain. The chill of the storm on my skin complements the coldness of my heart, sneers the Grinch. That didn't work. Have your Sim try again. Persuade Grouch, 12 hours 30 minutes. Your Sim opens their mouth. They've got nothing left to say. Your Sim is going to need a new plan. Use the bad luck locomotive to return to a home lot. Okay, 1 second. Ooh. The locomotive's dimensional distributor is good to go. Have your Sim return to a home lot. Congratulations, you've completed the 7th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received some chalet rugs and floors. Your Sim has argued, cajoled, begged and pleaded. In the Grouch's case, a big stick's what's needed. We'll go to the park. And then we'll switch to a Sim who's at home. Angela? No, Stephanie. There we go. Your Sim arrives at home extremely upset. Better lie down and try and think of a solution. Have your Sim lie on a bench or couch and think of a solution. First, we'll look at everything we've unlocked. So much stuff. Okay. So we've got a rug. Another rug. Larger rug. also in white. There's a flooring, which I'll pop there. Another flooring, which I'll pop there. Some lighting, goodness me, in a few different colours. Some wall coverings. Try and place these around so you can see them properly. Some doors and windows, so what I'll do is just get rid of some of these doors and windows. These are really long windows. And so get this quad window. These are huge, way too huge for this build. Let me just show you these items. So we've got these rugs out here, various different sizes, very shaggy. And then we've got the doors and the windows that you can see. That I placed. The lighting, the wall coverings, the flooring. The lights are extreme, probably better in a mezzanine type build. I'm just going to switch over to probably David's house, it's quite big, and place the rest of these windows and things. You see how big that is? Goodness me. And you also get these angled windows, which are a little easier to place. So I might just have to show you some of these placed and then we'll head over to a different venue. You see how big those windows are. Insane. And the angled one I've got behind here, but they're so cool. Let's just switch over to maybe Josh's house. Yeah, this has got some nice big walls. Let's ruin this. So carrying on from where we were, then onto these doors. They have a really clean glass effect on these. And put those two doors next to each other. And then some huge doors. If you're doing a large build, these are going to be awesome. There's one. So the triples and the doubles and the singles on all the different colours. And the triples are absolutely huge. Okay, that's everything unlocked so far, placed. So you can see the different wood types and the way the glass is. I think it's so clear and lovely. I love those triangular windows. Amazing. Made some really nice builds with those. Anyway, so carrying on with the quest, what did we need to do? Find a solution. Okay, so we'll tap this couch. Find a solution, 48 seconds. Oh, I've blocked his way. In that case, I'm going to go back to David's house. And we'll do it here. 54 seconds on this couch. It must vary depending on the couch level. Your sim has it. Santa. Santa is the spirit of Christmas. He will know how to sort out the grouch. In this modern age, have your sim compose an email to Santa's ho-ho hotline. Okay, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Bing! New inbox item. Wow, that was quick. If only all helplines were as effective as Santa's. Have your sim read the reply from Santa's ho-ho hotline. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Thank you for your inquiry. The email reads, due to the high volume of mail at this time, Santa is unable to action your reply directly. We understand that frustration may lead to naughtiness, but where possible, please continue to be nice. Regards, Santa's helpers. Please quote reference number 3233343326. Your sim is going to need a new plan. Maybe Mr. Flurry knows Santa. At a home lot, speak to the snowman. 30 minutes. Your sim asks the snowman if he knows a way to reach out to Santa. Says Mr. Flurry. I do have a buddy in Santa's workshop, elf by the name of Alan. I will set up a meet at the park. Go to the park. Do we still have a sim at the park? I think Angela might be there, so we'll head over. Your sim arrives at the park and spies a shortish, pointy-eared figure individual. Have your sim speak to Alan about accessing Santa. 10 hours 50 minutes. When your sim introduces themselves to Alan, the floodgates open. The elf reveals he is desperate for a break, a holiday, somewhere sunny, the Bahamas. In exchange for a holiday, Alan can get you to Santa. Alan also has a number of allergies as well as some dietary requirements to go through. Ask Alan about his requirements. 1 second. Congratulations, you've completed the 8th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received a chalet dining table and chair set. We'll look at those when we get home, if we ever have any space. That was some list Alan gave you. The allergic reaction to all breeds of dogs starting with the letter C was especially concerning. Time to go home and book that holiday. All work and no play makes elves desperate for a holiday getaway. So let's switch to Stephanie. Your exhausted sim arrives home. What was it they had to do? That's right, book a holiday. On a computer, have your sim book a Bahamas holiday. So first of all, let's just check these new items. We have the chalet black chair, the chalet grey chair, the chalet white chair, the chalet blonde table, the chalet black table, and the chalet white table. There's the new items. Stunning. Love that frosted glass down the middle. Well, maybe not frosted, just very thick. Okay, do you have a computer? Yes, you do. Book holiday, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Name, Alan. Surname, the elf. Address, Santa's Workshop, North Pole. Your sim enters all the relevant details and receives the booking reference. Time to speak with Alan. Go to the park and give the reference to Alan. Switch back to Angela. 3 hours. Your sim locates Alan and gives him the holiday booking reference to Alan. Okay, I have something extremely valuable, says Alan. Santa's personal email. Remember, you didn't get it from me. Alan has given you a direct line to Santa. Go to a home lot. I'm going to switch back to Stephanie. Your sim sprints home. They are now 1 email away from Santa. On a computer, write an email to Santa. 14 minutes. Your sim types the email that respectfully requests a little of Santa's time, smiley face, emoji ×2, to discuss how to get the grouch to turn his bad behaviour around. Your sim cracks his knuckles in satisfaction. Surely Santa cannot help but be moved by their compelling message. Have your sim hit send. 4 hours 30 minutes. Your sim hits send. Say what? The computer is flashing with all kinds of warnings. Something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Your sim hears a knock at the front door. Better go speak to the visitor. 12 hours 30 minutes. Congratulations, you've completed the 9th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received some chalet kitchen bench tops. Your sim settles on an apology strategy that starts with a heartfelt confession followed by some serious grovelling, then finishing with tears for a dramatic conclusion. Right, it's time to hit the elf with a full apology. Have your sim apologise to the elf. Elves are allergic and immune system folly, but specifically chihuahuas, cocker spaniels and border collies. Okay, let's look at these worktops we've unlocked. Wood panel overhead. Wood panel corner. Chalet corner. Wood panel overhead. Okay. Obviously these are going to look better if you arrange them properly. Oh wow. I love the surface of these. Very nice. Very cool. Okay. Apologise to Elf, 1 minute. Your sim apologises for using Santa's personal email. Seemingly satisfied, the elf turns to leave. Then turns back. We also have an AWOL reindeer. Prancer, I sincerely hope you do not have anything to do with it. Have your sim placate the suspicious elf. 5 minutes. Your sim sincerely tells the elf that he accepts nothing to do with the missing reindeer. The elf accepts your sim's story and with one last penetrating stare, leaves. The missing reindeer Prancer has given your sim an idea, but your sim is going to need Wizard Wickham in the park. Speak to Wizard Wickham in the park. Switching back to Angela in the park. Your sim arrives at the park. Time to speak to Wizard Wickham. 12 hours 30 minutes. Your sim tells the wizard that they have figured a way to find the missing reindeer, Prancer. However, it's going to require a night sky. Wizard Wickham agrees, but says it will only last a couple of hours. Quick, have your sim return to a home lot. Switching to David at home lot. Back at the home lot, Wizard Wickham has delivered a stellar starry sky. Now to attract the errant Prancer. Have your sim place and turn on a light in the garden of a home lot. Lights can be found in the lighting tab of the home store. Okay. Lighting. I'll just grab this one. Pop it outside. Done. Your sim lights the lamps, recreating the perfect reindeer landing configuration. And here's Prancer now. Better feed him so he doesn't fly away. Grow and harvest some carrots in the garden patch. Garden patches can be found in the outdoor section of the home store. We actually do already have one. So let's place some carrots in it. And collect those. You have the carrots. Feed that reindeer. 5 minutes. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Your sim feeds Prancer, who, having received some tasty treats, looks like they will stay in the hope of receiving more. With Prancer secured, have your sim email Santa again. 54 minutes. Not surprisingly, sending the email to Santa's personal email causes the computer to start flashing red. Your sim hears angry footsteps. Excellent. That will be the elf. Have your sim speak to the elf. 8 hours 40 minutes. Your sim is again confronted by an angry elf. However, when your sim explains they have the renegade reindeer, the elf is over the moon. In gratitude, the elf gives you the coordinates to Santa's workshop. Have your sim go to the park and check over the locomotive before travelling to Santa's workshop. Switching back to Angela at the park. 1 second to check the locomotive. Oh dear. With the funnel's apocryphal pressure Fixed. It's time to ride the bad luck locomotive to Santa's workshop. Travel to Santa's workshop. Congratulations, you've completed the 10th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received a chalet, oven, stove and island sink set. We'll look at those when we're back home. Whether it's aircraft or reindeers, no matter what kind of flights, all of them need landing lights. Okay, we're going to go to Santa's workshop. The locomotive instructing you raise your seat to an upright position means you've arrived at Santa's workshop. Time to speak to the big man about the grouch, but where is he? Speak to an elf. 5 minutes. Your sim approaches an extremely busy elf and looks for an appropriate moment to interrupt. Can't talk, constructing, says the elf. Looks like finding Santa is up to your sim. He's a big guy. How hard can it be? That letter pile could hide a burly individual. Search letter pile, 2 hours. Nope, Santa is not buried beneath a pile of lengthy lists. Maybe that sack hides his hefty frame. Search Santa's sack. 5 minutes. Not saying a word. While the depth of Santa's sack is surprising to your sim, Santa is not present. Suddenly your sim hears a muffled help coming from the chimney. Have your sim investigate the hollering coming from the chimney. Turn on. Just kidding. Search chimney, 6 hours 30 minutes. Your sim investigates the chimney. Yep, it would appear Santa simply cannot resist the lure of a chimney. Oh, a guest, says Santa. I'll be right down. Have your sim wait on Santa's chair for Santa to extricate himself from the chimney. 48 minutes. Santa appears surprisingly clean for a man who has just been up a chimney. Just another one of his many mysteries. What can I do for you? Asked Santa. Have your sim explain the Grouch's pernicious plan to Santa. $11 15 minutes. Oh. Congratulations, you've completed the 11th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and earned the chalet U-shaped couches. We'll look at those when we're home. So that's it. Your sim has told Santa about the Grouch's weather manipulating machinations. I wish I could help, says Santa, but my new efficiency consultant demands I have a job number. If you could help me get through the backlog, I will help you sooner. I think it means sooner. Speak to the head elf about the current active job. Oh, I missed that one. Pause the screen if you want to see that one. Discuss jobs, 1 minute. Your sim approaches the elf job number 3233433324. Present machine at 0% productivity. Guess that means the present machine is broken. Have your sim repair the present machine. Repair. What does your sim know about mechanical repairs? Maybe turn it on and off again? How about that? Let's see what's next on the elf's job list. Speak to the head elf about the current active job. 2 hours. Your sim approaches the elf. Job number 3233343325. Productivity lost due missing elf. Alan. Uh-oh. Isn't Alan the elf you sent to the Bahamas? At a present construction bench, have your sim work Alan's shift. Oh, that's great. You buy someone a holiday and then you have to take their shift. 4 hours, 10 minutes. Wow, that was tough. Your sim is in awe of the elf's work ethic. Time to speak to the head elf about the next job. 5 minutes. Says the head elf. Job number 3233343325. Resolve wacky weather inquiry. You have authorization to speak to Mr. Claus. Speak to Santa about the Grouch. Discuss Grouch, 20 minutes. Your sim tells Santa of the Grouch's stubborn refusal to change the weather. Santa lets out a deep, rumbling laugh. It's simple, he says. Christmas is about giving. Display the spirit to the Grouch and there will be no way he can continue his belligerent behaviour. Your sim knows just the solution. Presents. Better speak to the head elf. 1 hour 40 minutes. Your sim speaks to the head elf about obtaining a couple of presents. Do you have a reference? The elf pauses. Oh, go on, he says. Collect a present from the present machine. 5 minutes. That's 1 down. Have your sim collect another present from the source's mouth. The present machine. Have your sim collect another present. 10 hours 50 minutes. Well, that was a super hard choice, but your sim believes they have selected 2 presents that will appeal to the Grouch. Time to visit the Grouch. Take the bad luck locomotive to the Grouch's chalet. 1 second. Ambivalence problem solved. Time to travel to the Grouch's chalet. Have your sim travel to the Grouch's chalet in the bad luck locomotive. Congratulations, you've completed the 12th set of goals in the Snow Problem Christmas quest and received the chalet bedroom sets comprising a king-size bed, bedside table and roof lamp. The spirit of Christmas is easily lost with the lure of presents and retail costs. Go to the chalet. Although running short on unleaded temporal fuel, your sim arrives at the chalet. Time to introduce the Grouch into the spirit of giving. Have your sim give a present to the Grouch. You can see a lot of the items that we unlock here, to be fair. The U-shaped couch, etc. Your sim hands over the present, but in return receives a sneer. Poofed! A unidirectional object transaction is not going to change my mind. Luckily your sim has a backup. Have your sim give another present to the Grouch. 1 hour 30 minutes. Your sim passes the second present to the Grouch. An overwhelming display of selfless generosity. That is unexpected, but I will not be tricked. It hasn't worked. Your sim is out of presents. What to do? That poor, cold Grouch. Perhaps, like the Snow Queen, he needs something warm. Have your sim give the Grouch a warm hug. 6 hours 40 minutes. Your sim steps forward and delivers a big warm hug. The Grouch is stiff as a board. Then there's a sniffle. Suddenly he takes off. What's going on? Have your sim cautiously approach and speak to the Grouch. 14 hours 10 minutes. Your sim cautiously approaches. As they near, the Grouch stands up. Nobody is ever given such a warm present. You're too good to me. I've got a present for you, he bawls. Here is the key and land deed, my chalet. It's yours. Well, that was unexpected. It seems the gift the Grouch really needed does not come gift wrapped in a box. Time for your sim to leave the chalet in the locomotive, and then you friend the Grouch. To ensure the Grouch's privacy, ensure there are no sims remaining at the chalet. Oh, it's not letting me tap that, so I'm just going to send him home by tapping that button there. And hopefully that works. Congratulations in teaching the Grouch the spirit of Christmas. You have gained access to the Snow Chalet. Build it on an empty house lot. Okay, so just to show you the 25 items we've recently unlocked, we've got this single opening door, double opening door, Deep wood single. Okay, I'm getting confused of what we're actually unlocking now and not unlocking. So what I'm going to do, you can see here the items that we've unlocked, like the beds and things recently, and the white carpet and such like. But what I'm going to do is, we've finished the quest, so I'm going to just go to the map and give you a tour of the chalet. This is it, the snow chalet. Just quickly build this here, and Alan can come live here. And here it is. So some of the final things we unlocked are like this sofa, but you can see all the countertops and things, the flooring, the wall coverings, the doors, the windows, all unlocked with this event. And the king bed, wow. The lighting, lovely mezzanine floor. This is a really amazing build. Look at what they've done, how they've used those windows out here. Super cool. Really, really awesome. Beautiful being able to see the Christmas tree like that. So that is the snow problem quest. Please let me know if you have any questions. Good luck with the quest. I hope this video helps you out, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.